This is Backstage Bay Area, your all-access pass to the local music scene. Now, here's your host, Steve Roby.
Christmas is a holiday built on traditions. Maybe you decorate the tree while a favorite holiday album plays in the background, or you gather around the table to share a family recipe passed down through the years. For many, it's a time to reflect, celebrate, and to connect through music that fills the season. When Emilio Castillo of Tower Power set out to make their first ever holiday album, It's Christmas, the band wanted to bring their unmistakable East Bay funk and soul to the holiday classics we all know and love. For Emilio, this project wasn't just about the music. It was about creating something timeless that fans could make part of their holiday traditions. Christmas has this incredible way of bringing people together, Emilio says. It felt right to put the Tower Power spin on songs that mean so much to so many. In today's episode, Emilio Castillo joins us to talk about the making of It's Christmas, shares the stories behind some of the songs, and reflects on what it means to bring joy to fans during the holiday season. Plus, we'll dive into their Holiday and Hits Tour and their much-anticipated show at the Fox Theater in Oakland on December 21st. Backstage Bay Area starts now, and we're kicking things off with This Christmas from Tower Power's new album. This is Tower Power on Backstage Bay Area.
I know you better this Christmas. And as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together, yeah. This Christmas, the fireside is blazing bright. And we're caroling through the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me, Presents and cards are here. My world is filled with you and you. This Christmas, and as I look around, your eyes outshine the town they do. This Christmas, the fireside is blazing bright, and we're caroling through the night. Baby, this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Shake a hand, shake a hand. Play it, boys. Come on. Baby, the fireside is blazing bright, and we're caroling through the night. And this Christmas is gonna be a very special Christmas for you and me. Baby, this Christmas is gonna be a very special Christmas for you and me. Merry Christmas, girl.
That's This Christmas from Tower of Power's new album, It's Christmas, which is available now. Its founder, tenor sax player, and Bay Area legend, Emilio Castillo, joins me now. Hey, Emilio, welcome to Backstage Bay Area.
Thank you, Steve. Good to be here.
Great. Hey, before we discuss the new album, I must say it's an honor to speak with you. My first Tower of Power show was back in 1970. I was a teenager when you opened up for the legendary Jimi Hendrix at the Berkeley Community Theater. So it's nice to connect finally after all these years.
Wow, that was our first major rock concert.
Yeah, I think
He made us open in front of the curtains with the lights on while people were walking in.
I remember it well. And you played 2 shows there that night too. So I think Bill Graham set that up or something.
That's Bill Graham. Yeah, I don't remember 2 shows though.
Yeah, there was like a 7 and a 9. I was at the 7. What a show, man. I ran out and bought the first album right away. Anyway, congratulations on the new album, It's Christmas. Can you walk us through the process of creating the album, how the songs were selected, and who contributed to the arrangements?
Well, we have a horn arranger named Dave Eskridge who does all our horn and string arrangements. And a lot of times I'll have him help me with, our arrangements for live performances with endings, etc. But the record was produced by Joe Vannelli and myself, and mainly Joe Vannelli on this particular project because we were working a lot, I was there to make sure we had the Tower Power stamp on it, but I really give him most of the credit. And a lot of the arrangements came from him. He's a very skilled musician. He's an excellent engineer, and he's a wonderful record producer. And he tends to push me to the limits. I made a deal with myself when I first started working with him that no matter what he suggests, I'm going to try it. And it has really paid off. So we're very proud of the record.
All right. It's a great one, too. We opened the show with one of the standout tracks off the album called This Christmas. You mentioned it's one of your favorite holiday songs. What's your connection to this song, and how did you approach the arrangement for it?
Well, Tower Power's from Oakland, and Oakland is always big on soul music. And certainly when Donny Hathaway came out with This Christmas, it was the most soulful Christmas song that ever happened at that time. And everybody in Oakland in particular were super Donny Hathaway fans, including everybody in Tower of Power. So it's just always been a favorite of mine. I never really realized certain things about the musicality of it until I did some gigs after I left Oakland. I was living in Los Angeles, and every year I would do these Christmas gigs with one of the girls that sang background on my records named Marilyn Scott. And one year she put This Christmas in the show, and I realized, man, I just really dug the song. The only thing I wasn't really fond of was the horn lick. Oh,
yeah.
I didn't like it that much. And so when we decided to do it, I said, first off, let's do our own lick at the beginning. That worked out really well. So we paid homage to Donny Hathaway, but we put the Tower Power stamp indelibly on it.
Absolutely. And what a nice touch, too. So I want to ask you, were there any challenges or memorable moments during the recording process for this album, It's Christmas?
Working with Joe Vannelli, he likes a lot of background singing. And I've always been a fan of great background singing. But he has a real knowledge of jazz chords and voicings. He asks me to do things that I just wouldn't normally do. I'm really grateful to him for that because they always pay off, and a lot of times, I would say, my approach is a more soulful approach than him. And so I kind of have to put my interpretation on what he's suggesting. Yeah. But between the two of us, it comes out sounding like a really advanced Tower Power sound.
Yeah. Hey, I'm going to play another track off the album. This one's called Santa Claus is Coming to Town, such a classic. What would you like to tell our listeners about the Tower Power version before we play it?
Well, we got together as a band and talking about all the various Christmas songs that are out there and the ones we really like and the ones done by other artists and what we might consider doing. I came up with the idea that, maybe we should, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and I would sing it and do it in kind of a shouting, not rap, but half singing, half rapping sort of song. I said, but let's throw some, some weird James Brown kind of things in there.
Yeah.
Really make it Tower of Power rhythmically and arrangement-wise. And I think we really accomplished that.
Yeah, well, let's hear it now. This is Tower Power's take on Santa Claus is Coming to Town here on Backstage Bay Area.
Who's that? Can you see him? Over there. You watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Well, yes, he is. Santa Claus is coming to town. I know that Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh, yeah. Ah. He's making a list and checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Yes, he is. Santa Claus is coming to town. I know that Santa Claus, he's coming to town. Yeah, he's on his way. Look out! He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows if you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Oh! You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's coming. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh, he's coming. Santa Claus is coming to town. Wow! Sing it. Ooh, wee, ooh. Tiny tin horns and little tin drums. Rudy toot toot in a rummy tum tums. I'm talking about that fat guy with the red suit. He's coming, y'all. Look out! Oh! The kids and girls in Boyland will have a jubilee. They're gonna build a toy in town all around the Christmas tree. Huh. Curly head dolls that cuddle and coo. Elephants and boats and kitty cars too. Oh, Santa Claus is a coming. I know that Santa Claus is coming. Yeah. You know Santa Claus is a coming. Yeah, he's coming. Yes, he is. To town. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah. You better watch out. He might surprise you. 'Cause he's coming to town. You better not cry. No tears. No tears. Santa's coming. You better watch out. Wow! He's got his eyes on you. You better not cry. You never know when he might appear. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming. Coming to town. Santa Claus is coming.
That comes from Tower of Power's new holiday album called It's Christmas, which is available now. Emilio Castillo, the founder of Tower of Power, is our guest today. Emilio, the holidays can be an emotional time for many, and you've spoken about your journey with sobriety in the past. If it feels right, could you share how you stay positive and maintain your sobriety during this season?
Well, for me, a life of sobriety is an everyday thing. I get up in the morning, I pursue my spiritual path. I'm a Christian now. So, I study the Bible and I study recovery literature. Some people in the group are also in recovery. So I'm always surrounded by people in recovery, and I have a lot of people that I sponsor. And I'm very active in my recovery from drug addiction and alcoholism. And that really changed my life. I got clean and sober in 1988. A year later, Doc did the same. Shortly after that, we started to pray together. And next thing I knew, the whole band was praying together. Things have been better ever since. So I'm not going to mess with that program.
Yeah, that sounds great. Do you guys get together and huddle before each show and do a prayer or anything like that?
Yeah, 5 minutes before we walk on stage, we all get together and pray. And our singer is also a Christian, and Doc is. So we kind of throw it around every night, who does the prayer.
How nice. That's really, what a great touch to that. With this album, what do you hope listeners will feel when they hear your album, It's Christmas, this year and in the future?
Well, I hope that they'll hear it as a classic. I think that's really what's called for when you make Christmas records. It's not like a release for this year.
Right.
It's a release for every single year going forward, and for your children and your grandchildren. And we were very cognizant of that when we were putting the album together. And I think we really accomplished that. So, yeah, I want them to walk away saying, man, they made a classic Christmas record. And, mind you, we're going to be adding to it as we go along.
Really?
A song or two every year, to add little bonus tracks, etc. It's a great project. We're very proud of it.
That's great. Hey, I'm going to play one last track for this interview today. The song is called Silver Bells. What would you like to add about this song?
When I used to do these Christmas gigs every year with Marilyn Scott, one year we were at this famous nightclub down in Santa Monica called At My Place. And that year she added the song Silver Bells. I had heard it, but I never really paid attention that much. And I was like, wow, this is a great song. And that night, the writer of the song was there as a guest to Marilyn.
Wow.
After that, it was one of my favorite Christmas songs. So when we got together as a band, I suggested that we do a version of it, And Joe was like, it's a tradition 3/4, and it's like a waltz, and blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, I think it's a great, great song. And so the next thing I know, I come back, he goes, I got an arrangement for Silver Bells. And he completely made a left turn on it.
Wow.
I mean, it's a funky rhythm track in 4. And then all of a sudden, when it gets to the middle section, he has me sing the lead, and it's a waltz, and it's those beautiful chord changes from the original.
Yeah.
We really just made it ours, and I'm so proud of it. And that's the first Christmas song in our Christmas tour every night that we do, and the crowd just loves it.
That's great. Well, let's hear it now. This is Silver Bells by Tower Power here on Backstage Bay Area.
Dressed in holiday style. In the air, there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile. And on every street corner, you'll hear
Tower Power performing Silver Bells from their new album, It's Christmas, which is available now. The reception to It's Christmas on the road must be exciting for you guys. How do you craft a set list that combines holiday music with your greatest hits?
It's pretty easy because, generally when we're just doing the Tower Power show, we do all the songs that we have to do that, the Tower Power fans definitely, they got to hear it. And then we add these other ones that are more obscure that, keep us, interested and on our toes on a nightly basis.
Yeah.
But when we're doing the Christmas show, we're doing 6 Christmas songs, so there's only room left for the ones that the Tower Power fans. We put all those in there, we intersperse them. We go back and forth. We play like 3 Tower Power hits, and then we do a Christmas song, another Tower Power, 2 Christmas songs, and we go back and forth like that all the way through the set, and we end with Tower Power stuff.
Nice. Tower Power's played countless venues over the years, but what makes performing in Oakland and especially the Fox Theater so meaningful for you?
Well, it's right down on the street from Jack London Square, which is where we got our starts. We used to play Monday, Tuesday nights right there at 4th and Broadway at the On Broadway nightclub. We were the off-night band. The band that was popular and played all week was a band called The Reality Sandwich, and everybody loved them. Nobody knew who we were. Well, pretty soon we started to get more popular, and then we did our record, and the next thing you know, the place was packed. And, the owner was like making, rules about, you can't wear a hat or you can't come in with jeans. It was the only club owner I ever knew that was like trying to keep people out because it was so crowded. There's a lot of memories for us down there in Jack London Square. And I don't know if you remember also about 10 or so years back, we had a horrific train accident down there when we were playing Yoshi's in Oakland.
Oh, yeah.
And, and almost lost 2 of our members, but by God's grace, they survived and did well. So, a lot of memories. Oakland is our hometown.
Sure.
Even though we don't live there anymore, the sound is the Oakland soul sound. And the Fox Theater is just gorgeous. And I think it's the premier venue in Oakland.
Yes, it is. It's such an iconic venue, too. What can the fans expect at this show? Give us a little sneak peek.
Well, I don't know about surprises so much. I mean, we come out, we're hitting hard right at the beginning with the Tower Power groove, and then we play a Christmas song. We kind of go back and forth throughout the set, but it's a well-crafted set, and it goes over really good. So we've been playing it now for the last 2.5 weeks, and we're entering our final week, and it's going over great, and we're just looking forward to seeing all our hometown fans in Oakland, California.
Great. And let me remind our listeners, Tower Power will bring their holiday hits and tour to the Fox Theater in Oakland on December 21st. Doors open at 7 p.m. with the show starting at 8. This special hometown performance promises an unforgettable night filled with soulful grooves and holiday cheer. Tickets are available now at thefoxoakland.com. And before I let you go, Emilio, looking ahead to 2025, are there any new projects or collaborations that fans should be excited about?
Right now, we're trying to push the envelope globally. We still haven't gotten down to South America. Of all the bands in the world, everybody goes there, and we've never been there. When we recorded So Very Hard to Go, it was #1 for 13 weeks in Brazil.
Wow.
We don't understand it, but that's one door we want to open. We're also doing more gigs with symphonies now. We've done about 8 gigs with symphonies throughout the nation, and we have a few more booked in 2025. And then, like I said, we're probably going to do some more recording as well. So a lot of new stuff coming out in 2025. We have our new members, Peter Antunes on drums, Jordan John killing it on vocals, and Dave Richards on lead trumpet and trombone. The band is firing on all 10 cylinders. And so it's going to be a great year, 2025.
Right. Yeah, it sounds real busy for you. Emilio, thanks for being on the show. Happy holidays. And we can't wait for the band to get back to the Bay Area and to the Oakland show.
Merry Christmas, Steven. God bless you.
Okay, happy holidays.
Hey, musicians, would you like to be a guest on Backstage Bay Area? Just email the host and let him know when you'll be playing in the Bay Area. The address is backstage.sfbay@gmail.com. Thank you for tuning into the Backstage Bay Area podcast. Don't forget to visit us online at backstagebayarea.com for more insights and stories. Be sure to join us next time for more engaging conversations with local talent and touring musicians. Until then, keep the music alive, and we'll see you backstage.